months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 on the 26. Back to throw. It's Specht. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
It's 3rd down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. He's found some room with the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for them ice game.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man was living up to that tradition today.
And then 4th down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Conference championship game. It's third down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Conference championship on the line. Now it's third and goal on the opening drive. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll be brought down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
First drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Betts. It's a wide receiver screen. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Breaking tackles and going. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Jordan.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Fowler. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The defense showing blitz here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Mayava. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
QB keeper all the way. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
possession. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he spins free. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. That's a second and goal play for the offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. A positive drive here. He shreds the tackle. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He finds some space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. Getting set, second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Design quarterback run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Movement at the second level of the defense now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Dropping back, it's Becht. Hits the running back in the flat. Gets some space around the 30. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Caught behind the line. Big Smith. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. You know, if they don't a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Receivers are bunched together. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. scanning the field. It's Mayava. The receiver grabs it. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
QB bootlegs here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Dropping back. It's Mayava. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Mayava. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Thanks, here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Becht. There's a screen pass to the running back. Running through the tackle. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to scramble. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. When he's got some space here. Quick juke to get free. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He keeps it on the design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He's out there, stiff arm. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pressure is coming. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Good throw, catch made on the out route. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. Late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Makes the grab. It's followed. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield with the 42.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First down and 10 now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Working clock with the ground game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Becht. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Down the middle, it's Odom. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.